Like, my first time seeing him crawl was in the visitation rooms. Like, I wasn't there for his first steps, you know? I wasn't there.
You know, when we started this program, one of the things that became very clear to me is no one wanted to treat our folks. I'd get calls all the time. Denise, I got one of your people. I'll take them. Send them to me.
I knew that I had been using drugs in utero, so I was afraid that obviously I wouldn't be able to take care of him. I was in my drug addiction, but then to have him the first 5 days in the hospital, and then to be told he can't be discharged into your care, it like shattered me.
At the time, I was living with a very abusive person. I had enough, but I ended up being pregnant. And when I felt like the kicks in my stomach get really stronger, I was like, now is the time more than ever.
I was in a really bad place in a abusive relationship. He would just make me do whatever he wanted me to do when he wanted me to do it. And if I didn't do it, me and the kids had to pay for it. Ended up losing my kids for truancy through all that, you know, depression and just a whole mind-boggling situation.
There was so much pain. There was so much trauma. And it was like, at that moment, it was just like a light bulb went off in my head. We can be the ones to change their path.
My 24-year-old came and stayed with me. She grabbed both my arms and she just held it and looked at me and said, "Mom, you're not gonna make it. He's gonna kill you."
She lost weight. She was doing drugs. I didn't know she almost overdosed. She used to just do like a lot of fun stuff. She stopped doing everything.
She said, "Because you're not gonna get the kids back as long as you stay with him." I packed a bag. I didn't know where I was going.
Sometimes as a woman, especially a woman, it's really hard for us to just get up and move. So I had to play it very strategically.
I heard through a lot of other women in recovery that Amethyst help you when it comes to getting custody of your kid back.
I don't even know who I called. I just clicked on the first number.
And I contacted Amethyst. They heard my story and they took me in.
And then I came to Amethyst December 4th.
When you come through our doors, you're treated just like anybody else. We've learned over the last 10, 11, 12 years what we're supposed to do, how we can help people, how we can make communities whole again, how we can make families stable again, because we have the heart to do that.
When I first came to Amethyst, all the women that I met with were so warm and supportive.
They show up and they just want to teach us. So my facilitators, I have the utmost respect for them. And they see me for who I am.
We're the only place that I know of that will house and pay for all the basic needs for a woman with her children up to the age of 18 for up to 2 years.
There were so many times where I didn't have anywhere to live. I've always gotten kicked out, sleeping in alleyways, you name it.
If I didn't have stable housing, I might still be hopping here and there.
I just want my son to have a sense of like security.
Having pressed charges on my son's dad, I know that it's a lockdown facility.
I have a key. I can unlock my key. It's wrapped around my neck and I can walk through that front door and no one's gonna harass me in any type of way.
It just helps me to know that I'm safe, we're here, you know, put my feet on the ground and live in the moment.
People don't feel like you have to have family recovery. They're focused on that one individual. And I think that's what's different at Alvis, is that we make sure it's the whole family.
Staying longer is critical for families because many of our families are coming from homelessness or they're coming from an environment that is not safe for the mother. And for us to be able to secure safe, stable housing for these families for this long, to actually give them peace of mind so they can focus on what's real. Focus on recovery, focus on their mental health, focus on their education, focus on creating a life and a future for them and their children where they can be proud and happy and thriving.
Like 4 months in, I was like, okay, I'm sober. Hand me my kid, not realizing that I didn't have the necessities. I was just being selfish in my wants. I had a lot of learning to do.
One of the things that we realized is that our parents have never been parents, number one. And number two, in the majority of the cases, they didn't have parents. So we had to teach them.
Think about it. Our little people are brand new to the planet. They don't have any idea how things work.
She described the difference between discipline and punishment. Punishment means like to hurt, and I don't want to do that. I want to discipline to where you teach.
To listen, understand, and validate.
Ways to make them feel belong, their basic needs, and how to like discipline it.
I learned so many wonderful things in her parenting class, and it creates like this bond and this relationship with you and your child that you wouldn't believe does wonders.
Being together, togetherness is something that they never had. And we noticed that the longer the kids were with their mothers in healthy situations, then what you see is them to start to grow and to blossom.
And as they're going through the process of reunifying and getting to know each other, they're learning to be successful.
When they say it takes a village, that statement couldn't be more true to its core.
I don't know anywhere where you can come and get housing, transportation, all of your basic needs met, your kids picked up from school, a free after-school program, summer camp, developmental needs addressed. We're the only place that I know of that has somebody on staff that works just specifically to treat children's trauma, as well as substance use disorder treatment, mental health treatment, and ultimately an excellent workforce development program.
I'm now OSHA 10 certified. I'm OSHA bloodborne pathogen certified.
34 years to get my high school diploma. I got my associate's degree, so yeah, so you can do it. We're going up from here.
Since gained her weight back, she has her personality back. She almost has everything back the way that I know that my mom is. I'm sorry.
They notice a difference, and they just squeeze me so tight and say, "Mom, you're so pretty, and I just love you, and you're such a good mom." Like, it's great.
Landon will never have to see me high or drunk again.
Like, I did it. I'm doing it, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop for nobody. You can't pay me $1 million to do a drug today.
I wanted to give him somebody that has healed their inner child. I wanted to give him the life that I didn't have.
Growing up, I didn't know nothing about my mom. I don't ever want my son to ever feel that.
I feel relieved. I feel confident that she's going to continue the journey that she's been on. I don't think at all for one bit that she's going back to where she just came from at all. And I'm blessed to be able to have my mom back.
Thank you so much. I'm trying. Nope, I'm not trying. I'm doing it.
Family units are so important. It doesn't have to look like my family. It's just a family. It's a parent that cares. It's children that feel loved. It is amazing what happens here. I'm amazed, and I'm part of it. I get amazed every time I take a look, talk with some of our women, talk with the kids, and I want people to walk away and say, "Oh my goodness, we have to give. We have to give." Because frankly, it's the only money we have for the program is what we raise at Evening of Light. So how else will we do this program? We cannot continue to do the program without the dollars. I want them to walk away with joy in their hearts and in their minds, and I want them to walk out of there and say, "I support Alvis. I support the Family and Children's Program."